G. And welcome to Hornetics, the law and the market. Our topic for tonight's discussion is the revocation order of the Securities and Exchange Commission against the Chiyuto group of companies. Okay, we now start our discussion. Today, just February 15, the Securities and Exchange Commission, the Enforcement and Investor Protection Department, made a release the order of revocation against Chiyuto Creative Wealth Document Facilitation Services (OPC). Now, under this order of revocation, this refers to Chiyuto Creative Wealth Document Facilitation, one-person corporation registered with the Commission, with the Securities Exchange Commission. Ang principal office niya ay 14 Ayala Alabang Village, Tamarin Street, Ayala Alabang, New Alabang Village, City of Muntinlupa, 4th District. Ngayon, itong order of revocation is based on messages, reports from investors. So, sino to? May dalawa silang sinabi dito. Someone sent a message to the SEC claiming that Don Chiyuto is offering investments that will double your money in one day. And someone who said, "Hi, please hide my identity for safety and privacy purposes." Nagsabi siya na his relatives are placing their hard-earned money to this Chiyuto group, 400,000 to 1 million. And number 3, someone just want to submit some documents from Chiyuto Investment. I wasn't able to receive my money last January 2021. The capital amount is 20,000 pesos. So guys, madami na talaga yung nagreklamo kay Don Chiyuto as early as December to January. Okay? Mas lalo pa siyang dumami yung mga nag-send ng email nung mag-declare si Don Chiyuto ng holiday. Okay? Anong sinabi niya dito sa holiday? Okay. On August 18, 2020, the department issued an advisory. We previously discussed this, that Don Chiyuto is already under the closest scrutiny of the SEC as early as August of 2020. At hindi sila tumigil doon. In fact, nagkalap ng ebidensya para idiretso itong investigasyon nila. So, sabi nila dito, October 23, 2020, nagpalabas sila ng isang investor alert in Tagalog. Okay, so tuloy-tuloy itong ginawang investigasyon ng SEC. Pero subalit datapwat, yung mga investor po ay hindi nakinig sa SEC. In fact, the narrative is being controlled by Don Chiyuto and his group na magsasabing they are legit. Now, the BSP also, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, has issued a warning, a public advisory na huwag gamitin ang logo ng Bangko Sentral sa kanilang sa kanilang mga negosyo. Okay? So, protect yourself from scammers. Be informed, be vigilant. Okay. Now, kailan ba to? Nung mag-declare si Don Chiyuto ng holiday, ng short holiday, doon na nagsimula ang worries ng mga investors. Okay. So, just recently, last February 1, 2021, the Commission and Bank issued a cease and desist order against Chiyuto. So, as early as February 1, 2021, bawal na talaga sila mag-operate to get pay-ins, and to make payouts. So bawal na sila maggawa ng mga ito. Otherwise, pag ginawa nila yon, i-issuean sila ng contempt order ng Securities Exchange Commission at i-issue sila ng warrant of arrest. So, ano yung sunod nito? Naglabas ng show cause order ang department, ang SEC, na sagutin itong mga paratang ng SEC. Pero, yun nga, nung nilabas to at pumunta sa bahay yung nagse-serve ng show cause order, sabi po ng guard, the village guard on duty at the gate, a certain SG Edwin Putian, attested to the SEC team that while there is indeed a Tamarind Drive inside the village, there is no existing number 14 therein. So, yung bahay na sinasabi sa address ni Don Chiyuto, wala po. Okay? Pangalawa, ito po na Filomena Andrada na sinasabing alternate nominee sa Korporasyon Don Chiyuto, hindi rin po nakatira sa Rizal Adlawan, Rojas City, Capital, Capiz. Okay, so nasaan sila? Now, ito din na nung nagpadala din sila ang SEC ng show cause letter sa isa pang pccmacaranas@gmail.com, pero wala din silang nakuhang sagot. So, because of this, they were not able to answer the cease and desist order. And under a certification signed by Abigail Altar Macaranyas, any defect in the articles of incorporation shall constitute a valid ground to revoke the registration and cancel the certificate issued. So, simula noon ng February 2, wala na talaga. So, tuloy-tuloy na ang pag-issue ng revocation order ng SEC. Now, the SEC has issued a cease and desist order. And now they are issuing a revocation order against the Chiyuto group of companies. Bakit? They have summarized the investment scheme of Don Chiyuto, into 5 situations. First, by investing in the company through its double your money scheme, the investors enters into a contract as evidenced by a promissory note or a check voucher, and that there is placement of money from the public as they are enticed to invest in the company that represented to be engaged in a lucrative business. And the money invested is placed in a common enterprise. And the investors expect to derive profits. Siyempre, double your money. And the investors expect to earn profits derived primarily from the efforts of Chiyuto. Okay. With these elements, Chiyuto indeed entered into a investment scheme. Okay. Now, this investment scheme is in direct violation of the Securities and Exchange Commission rules and regulation. Because meron proviso dun sa certificate of registration. They are prohibited to solicit, accept, or take placements from the public, neither shall it issue investment contracts. Okay. Now, with that violation, dealings which are entirely irrelevant to the purposes are unauthorized and called ultra vires. Ibig sabihin, illegal yung ginagawa ni Don Chiyuto. And the commission also mentioned that Don Chiyuto bears the telltale signs of a Ponzi scheme, where the profits or payouts taken from the incoming investors or additional pay-ins shall be paid to existing or earlier member investors. In a nutshell, encapsulated by the idiom, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Ninakawan si Pedro para ibigay kay Paulo. So, with that, these are considered as fraudulent transactions. Okay. Because of these fraudulent transactions, anong mangyayari ngayon sa Chiyuto Group of Companies? Ito na ngayon. The SEC has revoked the two corporations na tinatag ni Don Chiyuto. So, ano nakalagay dito? Wherefore, the certificate of incorporation and the registration of Chiyuto Creative Wealth Document Facilitation Service OPC as one-person corporation is hereby revoked. So, with that revocation, na-establish ang administrative liability of Chiyuto Creative Wealth Document Facilitation Services. And with that, merong fine. Magkanong fine? A total of 9 million pesos. And aside from the fine, meron siyang permanent disqualification from being a director of a corporation. So guys, from here on out, the corporation of Don Chiyuto is already revoked. Ano magiging effect nito sa mga investors? Honestly, wala. Okay? Because hanggang ngayon po, karamihan or halos 90% ng mga investors ay hindi pa nakaka-payout. Okay. So, anong ngayon ang pwedeng gawin ni Don Chiyuto? He can appeal this order by the commission to the Supreme Court or to the Court of Appeals. Okay? He can appeal this decision. So, baka matagalan pa or anong pwedeng gawin ng mga investors? As all investors here in Capiz na ayaw magreklamo, they are fervently praying na mag-payout pa rin si Don Chiyuto. But sabi ko nga, the long eyes of the NBI and all other investors are keenly observing all the moves of Don Chiyuto. So, with that, we always hope for the best na sana ay makapag-payout pa rin si Don Chiyuto at maibalik yung pera sa mga investors. So, once again, this is Attorney Haji and you are on Torny Tips. Thank you and God bless.